Good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, August 9th. Looking at the overall market, we are going sideways once again. So we hit that 417 mark. If we jump over towards the 180-day, we've been talking about the 417 back in May, June. This was a major resistance zone, and we are rejecting that zone once again. So definitely want to be cautious around that 417 mark. We are at 412 right now, so definitely pulled back quite a bit from 417 to 412, sitting at the 20-day SMA. Want to watch to see if we get below at least 411 or 410.90 before we could start basically pulling back down, maybe even towards 408. This green line is basically the 1-year trade line, so we could possibly pull back down towards the 1-year trade line. We are starting to bounce right now. I wouldn't trust this unless we start to hold above the 20-day EMA, which is around like 413, and then we can start basically pushing up towards 416 from 413. Next stock we're going to talk about is Tesla. So Tesla has good news and bad news this morning. They won their case against California, but their China sales are basically going down as well too. So definitely want to watch to see what's going to overall happen with Tesla today. You can see it's trying to hold the SMA over here as some type of support, which is a good sign. But with the news, you never know what's going to happen overall at the bell. 20 days cross down. It's a little bit more on the oversold side. If we do bounce, watch for the break of 877. Then we can start pushing up towards 888, maybe even 900. If we do drop, watch for the break and hold below 857. And we could start basically going down towards like the 840s and maybe even lower. Checking the 180-day for Tesla, you can see the same kind of thing. We are basically below that 180-day trade line, meaning we are bearish right now. Until we start to hold above that 180-day trade line, we won't become bullish and trend up. And you can see the RSI does have room to the downside. So you definitely want to watch to see if we start to pull back towards those 840s and maybe even break them. You never know. And they do have that split coming up on the 25th. Next stock we're talking about is Amazon. We talked about Amazon struggling to continue to go up yesterday, and you can see it hit 144 and started to pull back. Watch it for the break of 137 down towards 133. Looks like a nice gap to fill to the downside, or watch for the break of 140 up towards 144. Next stock we're going to talk about is going to be Apple. A lot of these stocks are going sideways or pulling back. A lot of people are waiting for the CPI data report tomorrow. So definitely want to be cautious and wait for some volume. You don't have to trade every day if you don't see your setup. Look for your A+ setup and go for that. So look for Apple on the break of 164 to 167, or look for the break of 162, which was a previous basically resistance zone in the past, right? So 162 down towards 160. Maybe even lower or higher if it breaks the resistance. Right now, it looks like a lot of things are pulling back, so you want to be cautious with your long positions. If we look at some smaller charts, you can see every move to the downside was a little bit stronger than the upside. So let's see what happens. Wait for confirmation. We are a little bit more on the oversold side. I think we may get a intermediate bounce this morning, and then we want to see what follows through after that. So if we're going to hold that bounce or if we're going to basically pull back. So definitely want to watch to see how that's going to happen. So that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave a comment on what stock you guys are watching today. Bye.